Imagine a Spain preparing for the future, anchored in centuries of royal tradition, where every step of the heir to the throne is expected, measured, and scripted. Now imagine that very tradition being shaken by one decision. The date is set, and Princess Leonor, the heir, the future Queen of Spain, is leaving her homeland, for love. But is it truly an abandonment of duty, or is it the greatest act of royal courage we have ever seen? What does it mean for the Spanish crown, for her family, and for the millions of people who look to her as the symbol of continuity? From the moment news broke that Leonor's personal life had taken this dramatic turn, royal watchers across Europe and beyond were stunned. She, the daughter of King Felipe VI and Queen Letizia, the young woman who has been molded and prepared from birth to reign, has made a choice that places her heart above the throne, or so it seems. Yet the truth is far more layered, far more emotional, and far more powerful than the headlines suggest. As we begin this journey together, let us step inside the palace walls, where duty and devotion collide, and discover what this decision truly means. Leonor's upbringing has always been a careful balance of tradition and modernity. From her early speeches, delivered with poise and elegance, to her military training in Zaragoza and her prestigious studies, every step of her life was designed to demonstrate readiness for one of Europe's oldest crowns. Spain placed its faith in her, believing she would one day embody the monarchy's strength, resilience, and connection to the people. But behind the ceremonial uniforms and the grand speeches, Leonor has always been human, a young woman with her own dreams, fears, and heart. Now, with the date set for what many are calling her boldest step yet, we see the human side of royalty. Who is this love strong enough to challenge centuries of expectation? What is it about this bond that convinced Leonor to leave Spain, even temporarily, for love? Is it rebellion, or is it destiny unfolding in a way none of us anticipated? To understand the magnitude, we must return to her relationship with Prince Christian of Denmark, the heir to the Danish throne. Their friendship, whispered about in royal circles, was once seen as a passing connection between two heirs who shared the unique pressure of being born into crowns. Yet, over time, that bond deepened into something undeniable. As Christian prepares for his future in Denmark, and Leonor faces her own destiny in Spain, the two are now walking a path together that could unite, or divide, their monarchies. Royal families across Europe have faced similar choices in history. Think of Edward VIII, who gave up the throne for Wallis Simpson. Think of Queen Margrethe, who balanced her crown with the complexities of love and marriage. Leonor's decision is part of this larger royal story, but it carries its own weight, because unlike Edward VIII, Leonor has not renounced her destiny. Instead, she may be rewriting the rules of monarchy itself. The palace corridors in Madrid are said to be filled with quiet conversations, hushed tones, and anxious questions. How will King Felipe respond to his daughter's decision? How does Queen Letizia, who has always been fiercely protective of Leonor's image and legacy, truly feel about her daughter leaving Spain for love? And what of the Spanish people? Will they see this as betrayal, or as a humanizing act that makes their future queen even closer to them? Each answer leads to new questions. If Leonor ultimately marries outside Spain, what will it mean for the continuity of the Spanish monarchy? Will her reign be strengthened by this alliance with another royal house, or will it weaken the crown in the eyes of tradition? The vows. Leonor will one day take as queen her vows to her people, to her nation, to the Constitution of Spain. Yet before those vows, there are personal vows, of love, devotion, and partnership. And in choosing love now, Leonor may be proving that she is not only Spain's future queen, but also a woman of courage, willing to stand in the storm of judgment for the sake of what she believes in. The story of Leonor leaving Spain for love is not one of abandonment, it is one of transformation. It challenges us to rethink what monarchy means in the 21st century. Can a queen be both sovereign and lover, both ruler and partner, both symbol and human being? Leonor's decision may be the answer. As we move deeper into this unfolding story, remember this: the date is set, yes, but this is not an ending. It is the beginning of a new chapter, not just for Leonor, but for Spain, for Denmark, and for the intertwined histories of Europe's royal houses. And as the world watches, holding its breath, one thing is certain: Princess Leonor's choice will shake not just the walls of palaces, but the very idea of what it means to wear the crown.